This is Afrik lad, the lad from Africa. I would like to talk to you regarding the new dual citizenship rule in the UK, the UK dual citizenship situation that's going on. And this is catching out everybody, well, lots of people right now. So I thought, now that I notice it, I might also bring it here for you guys, especially for those of you, of course, in the UK, or you're a UK citizen, but you're outside of the country right now, and you are holding a dual citizenship. However, you haven't got a British passport with you. You only got the passport from the other country, especially those European countries. This is for you. The Home Office or the UK, whatever, immigration, have set out a rule that's going to kick in on the 25th of February. This February I'm talking about, yeah, 2026. It's going to kick in, and you need to know this. So the rule is, if you have a dual citizenship from the 25th of February, you cannot enter the UK with your other passports. So say if you have an Italian passport, for example, you cannot come to the UK with it. You have to come with a British passport or something else I'm going to read in a minute here that you will need to get in. And this is catching out people right now, those people who are outside of the country. If they are not here yet, they might turn up at the airport and they say, nope, you can't get in because you haven't got a British passport. So it says here, so first of all, under the existing rule in the UK, a British dual national, so if you have other nationalities, you can turn up in the country and use your other passports, especially for those. Well, for me, I got two passports. One is obviously Australian one, but I have indefinite leave to remain in that passport, which means I can use that to get into the UK as well. Of course, I can use my British passport. However, it looks like now I won't be able to use my Sierra Leonean passport. I've not been using it, to be honest, for God knows how long, because what's the point? If I turn up with it here, I'll have to go queue in a very long queue with that passport and then start answering a lot of questions, when I can just use my British passport and don't have to answer no question, just go through the electronic gates and go and come to the country. So I don't have to use it. But if I had to use it, then even now, so I can't use it. I have to show a British passport. So that's the kind of thing. So people used to just come and use their other passports. That's changing. Okay, so it says from the 25th of February, that will no longer be the case. You can't use it. Instead, they will need to show either a British passport, like I've been saying, or a new digital version of the certificate of entitlement. So that's what you will need. If you haven't got a British passport, you need to show a certificate of entitlement to attach to their second nationality. So you've got to have that on your other passports. This is very, very important for people to know. So if you're outside of the country and watching this video, you better return soon and apply for your British passport or your what's it called, the certificate of entitlement ASAP, and you only got a few days left for this. And without one of them, they could face being denied the right to travel back to the UK. Sorry, I'm looking down here because I'm reading from my tablet. Neither British passports or certificates of entitlement are automatically issued to people who obtain citizenship, which means some dual nationals have never applied for them, even if they have lived in the UK for decades. So for those of you who don't know, I'm sure a lot of British people who are born here don't know this. When you naturalize, those of us who naturalized, you get the naturalization certificate to say you are now a British citizen. However, you don't need to go for the passport. You don't have to have the passport, but you can have the certificate to say I'm British citizen, yeah? Obviously, for those who are clever like me, you go straight and get the passport because you want to travel, etc. But you don't have to have the passport straight away. You can have your citizenship and fine, go around. As long as you're fine, you're not traveling to countries where they will need you to have British passport, you're fine. So that's what they're talking about here. So a lot of people don't need to apply because they don't really need it, or they don't think about it, especially those from Europe who've got like Spanish, Italian passport, German passport. They know they can go over there and do whatever they want to travel whenever and come back in. So that's probably why. And this is catching them out. So now both documents takes several weeks to obtain, and there are costs. We all know, of course, to get British passport, you have to pay money, and the cost has gone up like £100 or something, about £100. I renewed mine last year. So yeah, it's about £100 plus obviously postage, etc. So that's about £100 for adults. While the certificate of entitlement costs, this costs a lot more, £589. Might as well, bro, just apply for a British passport. if you've got the certificate already, because to get in to naturalize will cost you about close to £2,000, maybe I think 1,500 or so thereabout. I mean, I did mine many years ago. I spent close to 1,500 with the English. You have to do an English test, English language test. Obviously, pay for the naturalization, blah 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 blah. Then, of course, get the passport. So, if you've done go through all of that, if you've go through the naturalization process, you have the certificates. Just apply for your passport now, because this entitlement document certificate here is about £589. Might as well get a passport here, make life easy for yourself. But anyway, you can do that. So that costs that. So these new rules for dual nationals are linked to the rollout of the electronic travel authority or authorization. That's the ETA. I talked about this on my channel. I think a year ago, a couple of years ago. You know, this European thing, the Brexit thing, people will need ETA to get into the UK. And of course, UK citizens will need that to go to Europe as well. Similar like if you're going to go to America, basically. Yeah. So yeah, so it's rollout of the rollout of the electronic authorization system this month. A major immigration reform which will require visitors to the UK who do not have a visa to apply for a £16 entry document before arrival. The government said it plans to increase the ETA fee to £20 in the future. Listen, guys, don't increase it, because if you increase it here, it means Europeans are going to increase it as well. We'll now go to Germany and they'll say, oh, you have to pay £20 as well. Or Spain or Italy. Come on. Keep it at £10. In fact, go down. You know, it's funny how last year I was in Brussels at the airport, and I thought, okay, I was waiting there for a long flight, long layover to come to the UK actually. So I thought, well, whilst I'm waiting, let me go into Brussels. Let me go to the city. Just walk around. There's a video about it. I made a whole video about it. And as I was at the queuing to get to the immigration, and I realized, whoops, am I supposed not to pay? Because I think at that time they were saying you have to pay £7 or £10. I can't remember. This was last April. So I was like, am I supposed to pay now? £7? Anyway, I went up to the immigration deck. They didn't say anything. They just stamped me out. So I went to the city and came back and joined my flights back to the UK. So, but this is going to kick in now. So there you go. Be ready to be paying that £16 or £20. Hey, if you're loving the video so far, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, drop your comment in the comment section. Please do that. And also another thing I want to say, my elder brother has published his second book, amazing book. Yeah, check it out. This one here. So my elder brother published this book recently, and it is out now. You can order it. I'm going to put the link in the description below this video. The link is going to be there where you can order it directly from his website. It is an amazing book for children. It's a book about resilience, about mental strength, perseverance. Of course, it's fun as well. It's a good read. You'll love it. Check it out, the link below. Go get it. And of course, subscribe to this channel. Dual nationals cannot apply for an ETA and must meet the new documentation requirements instead, which checks now carried out by airlines when departing en route back to the UK. Ah, okay. So, so you might try to board a flight in another country somewhere to here, and they said, "I'm going to minute. Do you have a dual national?" You said yes. Do you have a British passport? No. Do you have the certificate of authorization? No. Oops, you can't go, my friend. You might get you might get stuck on that. The new rules do not apply to Irish passport holders, but other EU citizens will be affected. There you have it. According to the latest census in 2021, 1.2% of UK-born residents were UK other dual citizens, and 6.5% of non-UK-born residents were UK other dual citizens. The government has said that the reform bring the UK immigration system into line with countries like the US and Australia. There you go. But critics say the looming deadline and lack of communication around the changes have left people scrambling to apply for new documents, with dual nationals who are out of the country on holiday or visiting family facing the prospect of being stranded until they can acquire a passport for the or the certificates. I guess that's the reason why I'm doing this video now, to spread out the message. So share this video, guys. Share this video and share this video and share this video so that people get the information. Let's spread the information out, because it's people going to get stranded. Yeah, they don't have enough time. So share this video out. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you more. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button for me and share this video. Drop your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and let's share the ideas around. Thank you for watching and for listening and for subscribing. This is Africa, lad from Africa.